Okay, so once again, welcome back to DCL Champions League. As you might have seen the announcement, after the first stream ended, we have Jedi even who decided to jump in and play against LXT in officially 1 minute. I say officially because currently both players are offline. But they agreed on 2030 UTC, which is now, so we should see the stream in just a few minutes, or like the streamers and the players. Of course, this is not going to be a bit of a rough stream because we have CTM happening, we have CTL happening, we have Paldas Tetris happening, we have Tug of War happening, so there's a ton of Tetris events currently happening. And then there's also a lovely DCL Champions League. Now I'm just confused about PAL, because I was watching the also have DCL Europa League apparently. So yeah, there's a ton of Tetris currently happening. So I'm happy if you decided to tune into DCL Champions League over here. And yeah, so one of the players online, maybe? No, also made a mistake in where the players are. I never make any kinds of mistakes, of course. That was, yeah. Jedi even 4 is online, so let's do a quick transition. Of course, Jedi we had not too long ago over here in the playoffs where he played against Yelena and won. I believe it was a 4-2. So nicely played there by Jedi, and now he is in the Champions League playing against LXT, the current world champion of Tetris, not the DCL world champion, but general world champion. Of course, there he won using rolling. But yeah, so while we're waiting on Alex to be here, we can watch stream on. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I always just use whatever Twitch is linked in the players' profiles. I don't remember anyone's proper account, sadly. But yes, on the left side we have LXT. On the right side we have Jedi. I feel like I've barely seen Alex play DCL before, so I'm quite excited to see Alex play some nice Tetris here. And of course also, you know, to eat a bit of, I don't know what that is. Yep, so let's also do the seed here. The seed is gonna be a 9B, 03, 1E. And of course Alex also already saying a mint. Good luck, Jedi. Yeah, we see a pretty decent level 29 here from Alex. You don't see level like 4 lines all the time, level 29. That does require some skill. And please, yeah, remember to include the input display and hertz display. Input and hertz. Not that I know about DCL mode. All we do is hertz display, input display, and hand cam, which pretty much does prevent any kind of cheating. So yeah, you can enable it if you want to, but you don't have to. If you're like, maybe I'm gonna accidentally start rolling, then yeah, feel free to enable it. But that's not gonna happen. Like, nobody's gonna accidentally start rolling. Okay, and LXT is doing the seed, while Jedi is currently still in the Tetris scene here. Or like Tetris. It's not a scene, it's a screen? I don't know, it's like the menu. Maybe menu is the correct word. But yeah, so... Oh, there's also someone in the background of Jedi. I assume that's gonna be his grandfather, so hello to the old man in the background. Jedi asking, am I lagged? Maybe a bit. Let me refresh your stream. Maybe it's... Okay, it's now refreshed, and according to OBS, I'm up to date and you're currently on Tetris. On the Tetris screen, we can also see you move your hand and your keyboard and stuff like that. So I wouldn't assume that you are lagging behind, or if you are, then not by a lot. But yeah, of course we know that Jedi sometimes has some small issues in the internet. I don't know if it's only upload or upload and download. Yeah, I am lagged. Oh no, I hope that it's not too bad then. How about on Twitch? Okay, Jedi went offline, then it's gonna come online again. Yeah, he said let me restart. Yes, as just said. We have had the same in the pre-eliminations. I was massively lagged. Okay, so you're back online? Once again on the Tetris screen, not on the actual seed screen. And it looks like Alex is gonna warm up a bit now. I was ready for like a whole minute. You were ready for... Huh? Wait, yeah, it's... Is your capture frozen? Like, to me it looks like the capture might be frozen. Yeah, he said my capture died. Because being that far behind normally doesn't happen, so... Ah, yeah, that looks good. Okay, perfect. This means that we are now waiting for Alex T, who just was like, this is taking long, I'm gonna warm up a bit. Totally understandable, I would do the same. Okay, Alex and Jedi both are ready to play, so let's start the first game here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And let's hope that we will have an amazing match here between these two players. You can see the same placements here in the beginning, and the fourth piece is differently placed. Of course, knowing that you have the same placements as the, rolling world champion Alex, gonna be nice to know. Actually, CTWC is happening in like half a year. And I believe CTWC Death should also hopefully be announced soon. Hopefully. At this point, nobody actually knows. But yeah, there's gonna be... what I want to say is there's gonna be a ton of amazing Tetris tournaments in person as well. Including rolling and non-rolling. Like, I believe Genesis was happening lately. We also have a ton of like local stuff, of course, happening that we in the global scene don't even know about. Just because, if it's a tournament aimed for like players in a specific region, then you don't announce that on the CTWC World Tour. But yeah, so here in the first game, we now have a 96 for Alex, we have a 38 here for Jedi. Next Tetris here going to Jedi. And it looks like Jedi either needs to burn a bit or is going for the center well. Actually, Jedi is going for the center well now. LXT going for the next Tetris has a small, not so nice red Z piece in the stack. Which is gonna require some burning here on Alex's side. While Jedi is now clean and can maybe get close. Okay, no, Alex just able to get open so efficiently here. Not wasting any pieces. And next Tetris to Alex into 150 against 112. Which means around about a 2 Tetris lead for Alex currently. As we are getting close to being halfway done here at level 18. Well, okay, that's still 29 away. Yeah. Nice. Oh, score for Alex, I would say, but Jedi was able to pretty much get the same score, now behind by like 1 Tetris if we take the lines into consideration. Next Tetris for Jedi. Jedi now waiting for one more bar. Here is the bar for Jedi and Tetris, and we can see 218 against 203. So Alex ahead by less than a Tetris, only like 3/4 of a Tetris here. Okay, and yeah, I'm checking out the current PAL Des monthly finals a bit, not that much, but if I'm quiet for like 5 seconds or so, that's because I'm checking out their stream and I see that, you know, the players here, Alex and Jedi, just have clean stacks. You know, go for Tetrises as we see on Jedi's side. Also one thing, like one big difference about DAS and non-DAS is that generally speaking I feel like when you play DAS you try to play a bit more conservative, whereas if you roll, many players just, you know, are like, okay, I can go for a fancy move that you don't want to do on DAS. Of course we still see spin tucks and everything like that, just feel like they are a bit less common. Common. 380 for Alex, 304 here for Jedi, next set is here for Jedi, now once a J piece for the left side gets the J piece into L piece into O piece, perfect pieces here for Jedi for the left side. Is now Tetris ready and we are about 45 lines away from the level 19 transition, so still quite a long way to go. But also already so close that you start to really want to avoid getting high and dirty. Because if you are now like, okay, I'm gonna need a lot of pieces to clean something up, then yeah, this is kind of starting the point where you want to avoid that. Yep. LXT now needs to clean up a bit here. Jedi also needs to clean up a few lines, but it's much less here on Jedi's side compared to Alex's side. Oh, but Jedi now needs one more longbow here and cut him 3, whereas Alex only needs, so far at least, normal pieces. Even the left side here of Alex could quite soon, he can just go for the triple here. Which means Alex is in a long cleanup process, but Jedi is going for the center well now. Okay, had to put some weight. Yeah, okay, had to close the center well now. Of course, the downside of going for center well is how tough it is to maintain. And we can see 445, 450 here for Alex against 394 here for Jedi. We're just a few lines away from the transition to level 29, as we are now at 42 for Alex, so Alex potentially getting a 500k transition, and 423 here for Jedi. Jedi is still 5 lines away, now 4 lines away, so both players within a Tetris. 506 transition here for Alex. Jedi is trying to get the last Tetris here on level 18 as well. Now needs one more longbar, gets a longbar, we got a 506 and a 449 transition here for Jedi. So Alex is ahead by around about 70k, which is 3 Tetrises and some change lead here for Alex in the transition. Next Tetris now to Alex into 483. Jedi looking a bit dirty here, getting the next long one Tetris to Jedi. So yeah, a bit of cleanup here on Jedi's side. But so does Alex now. But Jedi has the hole here in column 2, which means when he's open, he might be forced into, or he might try to go for column 2 instead of the standard right well. Alex gets the longbow to fix his dependency here. And Jedi's board is getting a bit dirtier now, which is gonna require some longer cleanups. Yeah, 628 in the meantime for Alex, so Alex is ahead by about 130k now. Next longboard and Tetris to Alex into 660. Nice tuck here for Jedi. But even that tuck, it doesn't really solve anything here on Jedi's side. Of course, compared to the pre-eliminations that we had with Jedi a week or two ago, here we play a best of 6, meaning that to fully lose, you need to lose 4 times. And if you win 3 times, then you get a point for the standings. Of course, we play in a football or for LXT soccer inspired format. And you are now getting to the last stretch of level 19 and the first game here, as both players are now in like level 25, 24. Actually, Alex has played 8 lines more. Thanks for the raid, there's Tetris 2. And we can now see the raid here at the top. The football raid, kind of, something like that. Okay, I'm seeing this for the first time now. Okay, so Boxy This was the first time I've ever seen a football stadium from the inside, by the way. Or at least that I'd know, maybe I've seen one without knowing. This is the extent of my football knowledge. 830 for Alex against 656 here now for Jedi. So it's like a 200k lead here for Alex, which is quite a big lead, I'd say. Pretty much impossible for Jedi to catch up to. I believe even, yeah, now the Tetris. So Jedi is trying to show us what he can do here now. But Alex can potentially even get a max out still. Let's see if Alex's first, okay, I mean it's max out now, 806, 807 here for Alex, now level 29, can he get a bit of done here on level 29, gets a few pieces and that's it. So max out for Alex, ring the bells. Yeah, and 780 transition here for Jedi, in comparison, still well played, just not quite as well as Alex played here. And let's see what the players will be able to show us in the next games. I would say we can just increment the seed. If you would prefer a new seed, then of course feel free to ask for a new seed every single game. Jedi saying my comp PB is only 975. Yeah, that's a rough matchup here for Jedi, to be honest. But yeah, good plays from both. Yeah, definitely, both of you played well. Getting a combat 100k isn't easy. I mean, nowadays that we're looking at all of these, you know, high-level rollers and stuff like that all the time, it feels like 800k comp is no longer that impressive, but if you take a look at all of the comp deaths, then 800k is still really, like, pretty good. So let's start the next game here. It's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Like I remember back in the first CTWC deaths, we had, you know, the finals where we had a, like, I think it was like 870ks to level 29. And those games were amazingly well played. It's, you know, just the difference between rolling and deathing that sometimes makes cores and deaths look so small. Like, I'm getting into the CTL super streams as well. Have done a few over the past few weeks and months. And yeah, sometimes when I'm coming from that and I'm going back to deaths, I have to switch between that. Also, I cast a bit of the PAL deaths Tetris tournaments, and then I have to get into PAL speeds and all of that. And scoring what makes sense and what you do, because there's different stacking as well. So yeah, my sense for scoring might sometimes be a bit screwed up due to that. Just like Jedi's bot is now in a nice survival position, as in he can't go for the dirty Tetris, he does go for the dirty Tetris. Nice dirty Tetris here for Jedi, I want to say. Yeah, he's cleaning it up nicely, but no, he even goes for the Tetris. You know, the best way to dig out of a situation is just go dirty and get the Tetris. Yeah, it's 99 for Alex, 81 here for Jedi. Now Alex in a similar situation to Jedi's, and also getting the dirty, but only one high Tetris here. And now into a 40k lead here against Jedi. And both stacks pretty clean for now. And this means that these players can now focus on their hyper aggression, or maybe just normal aggression. Nice spin here on Jedi's side of that Z piece. Into one more Tetris. Okay, Alex is now maybe going for a left well. Yeah, looks like he's trying to go for the right well again. Burning 2 lines, but playing the bit safer option. Generally speaking, I prefer it when players try to go for the safer option. Yeah, simply for the small reason, or easy reason, that if you play safe, you have a higher chance of, you know, surviving, getting high scores. Especially, you know, left wells, center wells, all of that can turn into burning situations, or as we saw on Jedi's side earlier, can maybe even be amazing situations for Tetris. It all depends on the pieces. It is 223 for Alex against 206 here for Jedi, so less than a Tetris lead here for Alex. It is pretty neck and neck here so far in this game. Both players had their cleanup situations, both players had their situations where they just could go for a ton of Tetrises. We're now done about halfway at level 18, and projection wise it's like a 500k on Jedi's side and maybe mid 500k here on Alex's side. So yeah, only a Tetris difference. Next Tetris now to Alex into 318 against 297. Alex going for the next T-spin maybe. Yeah, he does get the T-piece and spins it, perfect. So now a bit of maybe burning on Alex's side, maybe burning, okay, no, not burning using the Tetris now that the well is closed. So actual burning happening here on Alex's side, which is the chance for Jedi to take the lead. He just got the next Tetris, so 342 here for Jedi against 325 here for Alex. 365 now for Jedi. So let's see what Jedi will be able to do now that Alex is open once again. Jedi, of course, wants to keep the lead that he currently has off. Yeah, Tetris and some change. But that is gonna require him to stay focused. Next Tetris to Jedi. Only a triple here now for Alex, as Alex, yeah, some small holes in the stack. So clean up here on Alex's side. Exactly what Jedi wants to hear. Alex, clean up. Perfect for Jedi. Yeah, but left well. Tetris now here for Alex. 408 against 414. Next Tetris to Jedi into 436. Alex not getting the longbow over, getting the next longbow over, perfect. If you had hung a second longbow there, you know, you didn't even need to do anything fancy like a quick tap, you just needed fully charged dash. Yeah, the second longbow hang would have been, I believe, not quite deadly, but a really tough position. And yeah, we are now about 4 Tetrises away from the level 19 transition. 420 against 466. So about a 2 Tetris lead here now for Jedi and base. Next Tetris for Jedi. Gets the T-piece. Like you saw the T-piece in the preview and still decided to put the J-piece into the burn here. Was a nice burn, but not quite as efficient as he could have played. But yeah, now 2 Tetris is still possible for both players if they don't burn a single line. Next Tetris for Alex, 488, and transitions at 512. Jedi now transitions at 520, so less than 10k difference between these two players into level 19. Neck and neck here. Both players also need to burn a bit here now in the beginning of level 19. Alex is open, gets the Tetris. Jedi is now also open, still building up for the next Tetris. Is open, gets the Tetris. 541 against 553. Still the around about 10k lead here for Jedi. Next Tetris going to Alex. Jedi also getting the next long one Tetris here for Jedi. Next Tetris for Alex once again into 596. Now Jedi returns this Tetris at 607. So yeah, like the 8k difference that we saw at the transition just stays the same. Alex just got a Tetris, which means Jedi is now waiting for his own. Only going for the triple here, going for the bit safer option, which allowed Alex to now have the lead, but Alex is in a dirty board, which means he has to clean up. While Jedi is currently clean, waiting for one more longbow to get the next Tetris and getting the lead back here. Now next Tetris and lead here for Jedi. Alex, okay, close to the longbow dependency in column 9, but still high and cleaning up. Now needs an LPS, gets the LPS here for column 2-3, perfect. And still just burns here on Alex's side. But Jedi is actually not playing that aggressive, which is nice for Alex. Because he's not falling behind that much. Needs, yeah, okay. What is it? Needs to burn soon. And he is doing the burns now. Not the nicest burns, got a bit higher there than he would have liked to. And Jedi is bored, having some issues after an J OP's misdrop. doesn't get anything over to the right, which means Alex needs 667, but Alex also misdrops that TP is lost death there, which means it is now 1-1. Jedi barely managing to win here by topping out at a higher score, despite having, you know, played a bit fewer lines. So GG's to Jedi, forcing the 1-1, which means we have not a sweep happening, depending whoever wins. Yeah, Alex also saying, holy crap, yeah, this is a nice close game, nice close match, as we love to see. I believe many players or viewers went into this, you know, being like, okay, it's gonna be an easy match for Alex, but Alex now saying, I was just trying to get the greatest dash stick. It was a great dash stick, but getting the greatest dash stick is gonna be quite the challenge. Let's start the next countdown. It's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I kinda wonder what the greatest dash stick even is, or like has been in the past. It's of course like a game where you have some, either it's probably like a close game, close to level 28, one player being behind, both just needing to, you know, survive to not let the other player win, and one player getting new digging, getting high and stuff like that. That's probably like the greatest dash stick, something like that. I'm not fully sure what you consider the greatest dash stick, of course. So both players were able to get the first 2 Tetrises here. Jedi also had to burn 2 lines. Next Tetris to Alex. It is 68k for Alex against 47k here for Jedi. Jedi now needing to burn a few lines here, which may allow Adam to get a bigger lead in than he already has, as it is 114 against 75. Next, long burn Tetris to Alex, and welcome to the chat, R75 saying good luck, have fun to both players here. And that's the sportsmanship that we love from everyone in Tetris. I say that like all the time, but I love how in Tetris it's just like kind people everywhere. You don't really see not so nice people. Is the guy on the left Darth Vader? Do you mean Alex? No, that's Alex. Or do you mean the guy on the left of Jedi? Because I have no idea who that is. Also, hi Aki. It's Joe. Please don't ask who Joe is. Ugh. And now you have some Finnish alcohol action in the chat. So it must be a Sith. I mean, right is Jedi. Have I already said that we love Aki? He's a great guy. Point is 235 here for Alex against 140 here for Jedi. So Alex is having around about a 100k lead, but is in a kinda digging situation here. Was able to get a Tetris, now needs to burn 2 more lines to go for the standard world, is able to burn those 2 lines. Nicely done by Alex. And on the right we can see Jedi is managing to stay clean, getting the next Tetris to Jedi. 264 for Alex, 186 here for Jedi. And next Tetris to Jedi once again. Next Tetris to Alex once again. So yeah, just one more seed where these players are able to play pretty aggressive. Especially Alex, we can see that Alex is around about a 600k projection currently. Whereas Jedi, as you can see, next Tetris here to... What the heck is Alex doing? Alex is just having so much fun while playing, I love seeing it. Now a bit of trouble here on Alex's board. Gets the long one Tetris to Alex, now needs something for the left side. Optimally a bar. Does get the bar, nice. Does get the widths as well. Which on the one hand means more bars for the left side required, on the other hand means no long hole at the bottom, but early shift of that red Z piece on Alex's side, which means some are burning. Aki also asking, is the dark side stronger? I believe the dark side is stronger in the beginning and then loses at the end against some kind of superheroes. Like, who was it again? Not Luke, was it Luke Skywalker? I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. I believe it was Luke Skywalker who won against Darth Vader. Because it was like, Luke, I'm your father, that Darth Vader said. So yeah. I guess you could say then that the younger side is stronger. Once they get the strength. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and Aki confirming that it was Luke Skywalker. Perfect, thank you. Okay, we're now about 20 lines away from the transition on Alex's side and about 30 lines away from the transition on Jedi's side. So there's around about 3 Tetrises in lines difference. No, 2 Tetrises in lines difference. It is 409, 406 against 387, which means in theory Jedi actually has the pace lead. Next Tetris is now going to Jedi. Into 411, having played 5 lines, less and having the lead. Next Simon Tetris here for these players. We can see now Jedi tagging the TPs and not the best OPC for Jedi. Alex yeah, managed these OPs. It's a bit nice, I would say. Next Longbow Tetris here to Alex. Alex now in the lead. 555 against 437. And Aki is Jar Jar Binks. Wasn't Jar Jar Binks the kind of funny and also kind of hated character? Again, I haven't seen Star Wars in a long time. Next Tetris here to Alex. I believe he was the kind of long-eared guy. Early shift of that Longbow once again here for Alex. 480 transition for Alex, which is gonna be a bit ahead here of Jedi, who is transitioning at low 450 here. Which means about a 1 Tetris transition lead for Alex. Aki is saying that Jar Jar Binks was the slightly dumbass. I mean, if you know that you're dumbass, then... Oh god, this is not how Tetris stream should be. But yeah, if you are like, I'm a slight dumbass, then... I mean, you can work on that to become a big dumbass. Hunter, which is also saying Mesa, not Jar Jar... What the heck? Who is Mesa now? The only Mesa I know is a graphics card driver, stuff like that. And that's definitely not what you mean. Okay, so point was it is 570 for Alex against 520 here for Jedi. So we're around about 50k or a bit less than 2 Tetris lead here for Alex. Next Tetris here for Alex once again. Having played 6 lines more, not as big of a line played lead here for Alex as we had seen some time ago. Mesa was Makatini. What the heck? Mesa Makatini. Okay, so now I'm confused. Now my Star Wars knowledge is fully out of, no longer working. It's out of house, it just left the room. It was like, what the heck? 670 for Alex, 601 for Jedi. Alex focus on the nice things in life. Being Des Tetris. And yeah, Alex getting quite high here. Does take some safety burns. Okay, it's now low enough. Wants to probably get a longbow now. Yeah, a bit of a route here. Tetris now to Alex. So Jedi knows that the route is coming up and it ended at around 194 lines here for Alex. Let's see if Jedi can even pay attention to that, or if he's just to focus on playing. And getting a bit higher now on Jedi's side, getting the longbow. Nice Tetris here for Jedi. 752 for Alex. 650 for Jedi. And Aki saying use the Force even, or Jedi even. I'm just calling him Jedi. Yeah, next set is now going to Alex, and next set is once again also going to Jedi. I wonder if, like, how using the Force in real life would be like. Because it's like this fascinating magic power, but we're also level 28, and it's an 825 here for Alex. So not quite a max up pace. We're on level 27 to 734 here for Jedi. So it looks like, yeah, Alex would have to pretty much top out now for Jedi to have a chance. Jedi also not going for the Tetris readiness here, which means Jedi is burning the last few lines here. And 875 transition here for Alex, not getting the last longbow required for the Tetris here. Topping out at 879. Jedi is at 750, which means there's one more last longbow into a 787 transition. And Alex is able to win this game at a roughly 100k lead, so GG's there too. I mean, Jedi for being able to put up a bit of pressure on Alex on 18, 19 in the beginning. Only like the second half of level 19. Alex got ahead, and yes, Aki is saying, not bad at all, definitely. I mean, you are playing pretty well here, I would say. I'm RD... Wasn't it like Adu D2? I know it in German, it's like R2D2, which is... Oh wait, no, there's also the tall gold guy. There's the small, like white blue guy, and then there's the big gold guy. And Agi is saying, you're a machine, Alex. Yeah, Jet is also saying R2D2. I mean, R2D2 is like the small guy who's not walking, but has this... I have no idea what he actually looks like. I'm embarrassment. I only know Star Wars because I've had a Lego game. I mean, I have played some of the Lego games. It was the complete saga and like Lego Star Wars 3, something like that. Okay, let's start the next game here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And like my whole knowledge of yeah, Star Wars is also based on, it's based on 2 games and the movies that I watched quite a while ago. I mean, not like Aki and Jedi in the 70s, but probably like a decade ago. I can't just remember what happened and then. I also was like, maybe let's try to get into the newer games, and the newer, not newer games, newer movies, but based on what I saw, they're just not really worth getting into, so yeah, I never bothered with them. Point-wise here in this match, it is a 45 here for Alex and a 48 here for Jedi. You have a bit of a cleanup now on Alex's side, while Jedi is open, clean, and can try to go for Tetris here. I mean, Aki is mentioning watching them in the 70s. Imagine being alive and not having a Tetris game to play. That must have been a horrible time to be alive. Yeah, Alex now burning a bit here at the top. Does get the Japanese over perfect. Now he burns a bit more. And is open once again for the next Tetris. It is 58 for Alex, 120 for Jedi. So Jedi having around about a 60k lead, or which pretty much equals a 3 Tetris lead, or like 2 3/4. Aki also saying it was fun to be alive when you were young. Okay, that's also a fair point. So I guess being a child in the 70s was decent. Next set is now once again here to Jedi. Into 172. Yeah, I mean, Alex has had a bit of a suffer start. Aki saying we are 900 years old. Fun not it is. That's called Yoda speak, isn't it? Wasn't there like some kind of baby Yoda as well in the newer stuff? And we can see there's actually not that big of a difference between these pairs. It's only around about a 1 Tetris difference. So there are a lot of memes. Yeah, I know the meme. Are they memes? I don't know. I just saw a couple of these Baby Yoda pictures, and that's, you know, everything that I know about Baby Yoda. It exists. Next set is here to Jedi. 207 for Alex, 217 here for Jedi. There's 271 or 217. So there's like a 65 3 Tetris lead here for Jedi. Next Tetris to Alex. into 211 against 273. Here, of course, you play best of 6. Don't know if I've mentioned that before. Best of 6 means if you win 4 games, you win the match, and you get 3 points for the standings. If both of you get 3 games, then both of you get 1 point for the standings. Alex are getting quite high here, but does get the burns to get open once again here. Close the well just before the long bar is open once again, is low enough to not be an actual issue. Here gets the next long bar into Tetris for Alex into 264 against now 349 here on Jedi's side. And yeah, 290. Heck, Jedi is having an amazing game here. It's nice lead. Oh. Ha! I just saw that in Paldes Tetris they managed to get on Paldes double level 22, and I was like, hey, if you get double level 22, I'm gonna donate $10, so I'm now gonna donate $10 to Paldes monthly on the side. Because it's just a small fun fact on what I'm doing on the side. And we see the next set was here for Alex, 410 against 490. Or did I make the correct? Yeah, I did. I was confused for a second. Yeah. Ha. And now let's focus back on this game as we're getting close to level 19. 459 for Alex, 567 here for Jedi. Jedi's gonna transition at more than 100k advantage. Really nice position here for Jedi to be in. And yeah, Jedi just waiting for the last long bar, while Alex gets the next set was here. And yeah, now 592 transition here for Jedi. Jedi still being over 100k ahead of Alex. So maybe this is the chance for Jedi to win a second game and make this a 2-2. Not the decider that a 2-2 generally is, but kinda close enough to the decider. Next Tetris to Alex into 547. 649 here for Jedi. I mean, Jedi is behind by 6 lines. So nice position. Really nice position here for Jedi. And yeah, level 22, 21. Alex is high, gets the next Tetris. I mean, the nice thing for Jedi is now that he's like, he can skip 3-4 Tetrises more than Alex simply due to the point lead that Jedi had from his level 18 efficiency. Next set was to Jedi here, 6-17, 7-12. About 10 line difference between these two players here. Jedi now maybe going for a left well. Yeah, he is now. Oh, he doesn't go for the left well. He's playing a bit more conservative, which in this case was good because the long bar simply didn't arrive. So he didn't risk anything stupid there. But yeah, he is now getting the left well Tetris for Jedi. 682 against 750. Alex still being 2 Tetrises ahead in lines against Jedi here. Now Alex burning some lines here, while Jedi is transitioning towards the standard world, is now at the standard world once again, and will try to get the next Tetrises in soon as well, I hope for him. Yeah, Alex still having some small holes in the stack, which is gonna require a bit of cleanup. As we can see, early shifts the OPs, lost deaths on the LPs for that, which means now the right side is going to be a bit tougher to access here on Alex's side. There's also big holes in the stack. He's now in cleaning up once again, gets some nice singles here to get lower in the stack. Jedi is also pretty much just not really going for any Tetris here on level 19. Jedi has been playing this as safe as possible, you could say. And yeah, now next Tetris readiness here on Alex's side, waiting for the longbar, and Tetris for Alex. You're on level 27, we have 746 for Alex, 813 here for Jedi. If Alex manages to get the next 2 or 3 Tetrises here, he has a pretty good chance of winning against Jedi, as Jedi has been playing really safe for now. But yeah, now one center world Tetris possible for Alex. Alex does get the longbar, 785 against 826, and I believe that even if Alex gets this Tetris, it's not enough, so he would have to set up for 2 Tetrises, a transition Tetris on level 29. Let's see if Alex will be able to do that if the longbars come for that. No, he will not be able to do that. Well, it's now closed. Alex does not get the last Tetris here, which means Alex tops out at 794, and congratulations, Jedi, you have been able to force the 2-2. It is 2-2 now, and Jedi amazingly well played here as well. Now into 840 against the 794 that Alex had. The efficiency lead of Jedi on level 18 allowed him to play a bit more safe on level 19. Alex got into too many digs, which has led to, yeah, Jedi winning the second game here. Or like his second game. Which means we have guaranteed 2 more games coming up. Two more games, because again, either it's gonna be best of 3 or it's gonna be a best of... it's gonna be best of 3. It's gonna both to 3 or it's 1 to 4. And in both cases, we have 2 more games left to go. Man, English is confusing. So you're guaranteed to see the max amount of games played. Alex is doing something in the background here. So you have a tiny break here for Jedi to get a breath in once again. Alex is back. There's the GGs and the no's in the chat, of course, as well. Andrew said no, he wanted Alex to win. Honestly, it would be quite the upset if Jedi wins this. Is it DF? DF? I only know DF as in... Oh, the seed. It was the seed. Yes, next up we play DF031E. Yeah, so it was DF. I was like, huh, double field? No, it doesn't make any sense. But the Alex now eating some bananas for brain power. Both pairs are ready, so let's start the next game here. Once I can see that Alex has finished eating. Yeah, it looks like he has finished eating, so let's do a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I, as hopefully all other Tetris casters, preferred when players can finish what they are currently doing. You know, just feels a bit more fair towards them, compared to just forcing them to play. Witz is already set up here for Alex. I mean, Witz is already set up, doesn't even make that much sense because it's already the setup in the name, but yeah. Here's now the longbar for the Witz for Alex, completed Witz, and completed Tetris here for Jedi's side. Alex actually hasn't been able to get a single Tetris in, while Jedi got the first Tetris not too long ago here. And also Alex getting his own first Tetris, so yeah, quite the suffer start here. And huge raid from Pal Des Tetris has happened. 53 players. Welcome to the huge raid here. We're now at like 60-70 viewers. I think the biggest that we have ever seen here on Des Champions League. As you can see, on the left side we currently have Alex T against, on the right side currently, Jedi. And yeah, it's currently 2-2, as we are playing a best of 6. we are guaranteed to see the maximum amount of games played. Best of 6 means that if one of the players gets 4 wins, they win the match and get 3 points for the standings. The other one does get 0. If both players get 3 games, then both players get 2 points for the standings. And here also, if I saw it correctly, then SV won, so huge congratulations to SV here for being the next Paldes monthly winner. And hello, Rocco! I hope you will have an amazing time watching some nice NTSC DES action. Also, Rocco saying good luck, have fun everyone. Thank you! Also, I missed the CTEC team meeting today. I know I had streaming stuff to do. Okay, so there's now 202 for Alex against 159 here for Jedi. So in this game, Alex has been able to get about a 50k lead here. Bit of a suffer game so far for Jedi. Now getting the next Tetris into 182. They're also now pretty close to being done halfway at level 18 in this game. And Alex is looking at about a 500k transition. Jedi is looking at about a high or like mid to maybe high 400k transition. Does depend, of course, on the second half, as always. And yeah, while there are many players here, let's do a bit of advertising. We have a Matcherino, which you can see at !Matcherino if you want to support the players. We also have, of course, the standard stuff, bits, donations. Well, not donations, there are subscriptions and so on. The Matcherino does directly support the players. The subscriptions and so on do support the restreamers, so in this case it currently supports me. But yeah, it's not the streamer in the stream, it's, you know, the amount of matches that you have streamed. So yeah, there's that for how you can support the DES Champions League, and of course also the Europa League over on DES Tetris 2. If you wanna join the Discord and get updated on everything, maybe even participate in the next edition, here's the Discord link. If you're a restreamer, then of course, if you're like, oh yeah, I love streaming DES matches, then here you are. Here you even have pretty high level DES matches all the time. As here we currently have here between Alex and Jedi, for example. So you have 434 here for Alex, 331 here for Jedi. Next Tetris to Jedi. And Alex is Tetris ready. Next Tetris to Alex. We are at about the last 30 lines of 18th. So yeah, for now it looks like Alex is gonna have a big advantage on level 19. But we have seen Alex top out earlier on 19 before in this matchup. If that happens again, of course, then even a 150, 200k transition lead can always be chased down. So next Tetris here to Jedi once again, and now 386. And I believe Alex can 600k transition this game if played perfectly. Yeah, 3 Tetrises are now possible, which equals a bit over 60k. That lumber looks like a misdrop here on Alex's side, and now the 600k pretty much no longer possible. Unless Alex finds some kind of triple here, because of course if he gets the... Oh wait, he also get, of course, level 19 points, so yeah, the 600k is actually still possible on Alex's side. Let's see if he can get the final long bar for the 600k transition. Jedi in the meanwhile looking at 470ish, 480ish transition, and no, the final bar for Alex comes a tiny bit too late. You know, 603 for Alex against 462 for Jedi, so you have like a 140k lead here for Alex. Huge transition lead for Alex that Jedi will somehow have to find a way to catch up to here on level 19. Let's see if Alex will be able to stay ahead or if Jedi will be able to chase it down now that we are in the, I guess you could say, late game already on level 19 when we play DES. would say it's still mid-game. Late game begins at like level 22, 23-ish. So yeah, just my personal opinion. Always feel free to disagree on these things. Jedi on these, the longbow does get the longbow perfect. Tetris for Jedi. Left well is also filled in, which means that Jedi can now focus on the cleanup. Yeah, just cleaning up is not gonna be enough here for Jedi to win, of course, as he still is behind by a huge margin. And as you can see on Alex's side, despite being ahead by a lot, he's still just playing as aggressive as he always is. He's not trying to play any safer now that he is not forced to play as aggressive as he normally does. He's still like, nah, let's just do it. This is what I'm comfortable with. And yeah, it does work out so far. Jedi's board in the meantime got a bit dirty. He is trying to clean this up to the best of his abilities. And we can see it working kinda well so far, but that J piece on the right side is gonna make it much harder. Yeah, the OP's J pieces, which means that Jedi tops out at 602, and it is now a match point pretty much here for Alex. If Alex wins this, he will be able to wins the next game. He will be able to win the match. And if Jedi is able to win the next game, then Jedi will be able to win the match. And what the heck is this burning done by Alex? He's so high on level 19. This is like, why the heck is Alex playing 19 like it was 18? How is he doing this? Yeah, I mean, Jedi is saying wow, and was saying question mark, question mark, question mark. How the heck does that stuff happen? Yeah, he's not even rolling. You can see it 10 hertz, that's not rolling. How did he get those Tetrises? It was played perfectly here by Alex. Okay, next set is here to Alex. Alex, of course, on max out. Can he get a second max out in this match? Yeah, here's the second max out, most likely for Alex. Okay, he's a few thousand points behind. He needs, yeah, and he does get the max out here in level 29. Amazingly played by Alex. Those high burns. Now the last few lines here on level 29. He gets to level 30! What the heck is Alex doing here? 242 lines? Holy! Tetris is as high as never seen before. Level 30 is Alex on his way to becoming the world's best desk player as well. Who the heck knows? This was amazingly well played by Alex. Huge GG's on this game. Dutzig asking, is this your first level 30 at LXT? I would assume it is, but I don't know. Of course, the first level desk 30. Rolling doesn't count. Yeah, first level 30 in comp, yeah. So GG's Alex on the new PB as well, of course. Or like the new comp PB at least. Lines, and also Lines PB. So also GG's on the general Lines PB here. Okay, and Jedi also said there was no way he's gonna chase this down. I mean, max out, Lines PB, level 30. How the heck does Alex do this? Okay, Jedi is ready for the next game. I assume that Alex wants a short break to get, you know, a bit under control again after what just happened. So if he does need that, feel free to. But okay, he doesn't. He's just like, nah, let's continue playing. So start the final countdown between Alex and Jedi. Here it's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Oh, this match is gonna take like an hour. I just see it to play. That's quite long, yeah. But, you know, that's when you have high level Tetris. The games do take some time. Especially when you play full best of 6 here. Okay, no, Alex needs a long one for the left side. Other than that, it's the same here for Jedi, so both players here having a bit of a rough start. It looks like Alex could be open, yes, is open sooner. And Jedi most likely will play 1 high. Oh no, he's trying to solve this down to 0 high. He's trying to go for the center well. Okay, he's trying to go for the center well Tetris, now the triple cleanup. So a bit aggressive here on Jedi's side, but considering that Alex already got 2 Tetrises, where Jedi is here on 0 Tetrises, that of course is needed, that aggression. Now the Tetris does go to Alex once again. It is 77 for Alex against 23 here for Jedi. And Jedi only, soon getting the Tetris. Only now, after 23 lines of burning, getting his first Tetris. You can see huge lead here now for Alex, getting his own next Tetris into now 124 for Alex against 48 here for Jedi. Next Tetris to Alex is getting into the Tetris readiness once again, while Jedi just got his own next Tetris. Tetris here for Alex just happened. And yeah, and Jedi now needs something for the center well, like the center part. The blue S pieces on top, not the nicest misses. I mean, got the Tugi spin. $194 for Alex, 120 for Jedi. So it looks like Jedi was able to catch up. No, okay, it looks like Alex was able to build up the lead a bit. Jedi has been having once again a suffer game here in the beginning of 18. Let's see how the soon approaching second half of 18, and then of course also level 19 will go for Alex and Jedi. Next set is here going to Jedi. 215. Looks like Alex, is now also getting Tetris ready. Tetris for Alex. Let's see if Alex can once again get around the 600k transition and then a max out. Once again, seeing level 30 is quite unlikely. Not impossible, just unlikely. Yeah, next Tetris now here for both players. Simul Tetris, it is a 359 against a 264 here. Jedi is Tetris ready, gets the longbar Tetris as well as LXT, also longbar red and Tetris for Alex. 382 against 287. 100k lead here currently for Alex as he is. Yeah, now going for the center well, but having a longbar dependency in column 10 as well. Now close the center well, got the longbar for column 10 as Tetris already gets the longbar and Tetris for LXT. Jedi's board is kinda messy, next Tetris to Alex. Which means that Jedi needs to burn quite a lot here. There's also no easy dirty Tetris setup that he could do. While Alex just goes for one more Tetris here. It is 450 for Alex against 290 here for Jedi, which means you have like a 150k lead currently for Alex, a bit over 150k, which is like 6.5 Tetris lead for Alex, I think. Yeah, 6.5. I should just remember, you know, what they are, but I never do. And Boxy is also in the chat saying, "May the Force be with you." It definitely is with Jedi, but it also looks like the Evil Force is with Alex, which is why he can win against the Jedi. Because, you know, otherwise Jedi is pretty much unbeatable. Okay, Alex now having some misshifts here in the top of the stack. He needs to burn. He gets 2 singles. Okay, it's a bit lower now. Okay, got the OPs over. That looked like a misdrop of the not fully charged just on that OPs for a second. But he is getting lower in the stack. Jedi also now being quite high here at 113 lines. He does get the SPs over, but there's no burns. He would need to get something over to the left side, which he doesn't. And with that, Alex is able to force the 4-2, wins the game, wins the match. So congratulations for winning. Okay. I will now report the game being a 4-2. And I can, I believe, also now get the standings in. Yeah, looks good. Because I didn't have the time to properly prepare it, but I have prepared it. Maybe kinda well enough. No. Like, is that? It's this. It's this. Funny. Okay, this means that we can soon take a look at the current standings of the league. And Jedi saying the Force was not with me. That sadly is correct. Was more like the worst. It's more like the RNG was not with me. Fair point. See, and Alex, as we can see now, level 22 at 772 lines. So once again, just kind of cruising along. Of course, thanks to Jedi for jumping in this, quickly to play against Alex here. Originally, SV was supposed to play against Alex, but that didn't happen as Alex, not as Alex, as SV had to play PAL Death Tetris then, which he won. Spoiler alert. Boxy saying the dark side won. Fortunately, it wasn't Rolling who won, and then be like, it was. I mean, it was a Roder who won playing Death, so you could say it was a Roder you could say it was a Sith converted back to being a Jedi that won. And Boxy, of course, does redeem a ton of Death Tetris, as it is. The Champions League. Maybe Alex comp Death PB here. Maybe actually. That's gonna be a maximum at level 26. Holy. Thanks, Jedi, for reminding me of that pace here. Yeah, 917 level 26. I don't know Alex's comp Death PB, but I would assume that this is a potential comp Death PB here for Alex, depending on the next level 27, 28 go. I believe if played perfectly, this could even be a 1.2. It's not realistic because Alex just had to burn here. But if played perfectly, that could have been. Yeah, now still 1.1 is possible here for Alex. Let's see if he gets the pieces for that. And now waiting for the first longbow of level 28 that he needs, and it doesn't arrive for now. He didn't get the J piece over, does get the next longbow over into 1.07. But yeah, it's a 1.1 it is for Alex. GG's. Alex able to win this. And they're saying it's Castlevania GG's, fantastic game. This was amazingly well played by Alex. The whole match was played well by Alex and Jedi on most of the games. We only get one early top out from Alex and one mid top out from Jedi. So huge GG's for these players. I mean, Alex doing the fist bump, I would do the fist bump back, but you can't see me. So yeah, GG's to Alex for winning, and thanks for Jedi to playing. Alex saying thanks for pushing me. Definitely, Jedi pushed you a lot in this match. And let's take a look at the current standings. Yeah, they look good to me. And we can see it is currently Bendy who has won all of his matches. Then we have Marcus and Alex who both won one match. And then we have Jacobo and Jedi at the bottom of the bracket who sadly both lost the matches here. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I hope you loved the games as much as I did. Yeah, now let's find someone who we can raid. Oh, of course, which I should never forget. Let's do an exclamation mark Matcherino, because if you want to support these amazing players, you can see on screen. Then feel free to donate to the prize pool, which gets split between the you know, league phase and then playoffs phase. Okay, and I can see that Tug of War is still being hosted, so that's great. Some Tetris Wars. Have fun over there. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for being here with me. Have a great and current time. Goodbye.